Oh, I understand the court system very well, which is why I told you to go watch the hearing and tell me how fair it was. My dude, no, you don't understand the court system very well. I don't need to go watch the hearing because I understand how the judicial system works in this country. What you're acting like here is that Trump had absolutely no defense team, which he absolutely did on every single one of his cases. You see, my dude, in this country, we are innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. So, if his team had that on their side and they were still unable to make a case for why he was innocent, do you see where I'm going here? So either he had really shitty lawyers, which would still be his fault because he hired them, or the prosecution had way more evidence against him than the defense was able to defend him from. Based on everything that I've seen you write so far, I don't really think that you are a lawyer. And the thing about that is you don't really get to make a decision just based on you watching the hearing, whether or not that you think that he had a fair trial or not. That's not the way it works at all. I totally get that you guys watch a YouTube video and think that now you know everything about COVID or science or law or whatever the thing is that you're upset about today. But that's not how it works. That's not how any of this works. There are people that are experts in their field, and that's why they get hired to do these jobs. It's just like if you were watching a video on somebody doing brain surgery and you said, I don't think he's doing that right. I am not going to listen to you unless you are a neurosurgeon. If there is a global pandemic, I'm going to listen to the expert and not you telling me how they don't know what they're talking about. If I need a surgeon or an electrician or a structural engineer, I'm not just going to assume that the guy down the street who says that they don't know what they're doing is right. Orange Man has the best lawyers that his money can buy. Well, the ones that will take his case because he's notorious for not paying his bills, so a lot of people wouldn't take his cases. But if his legal team failed to prove his innocence, that is not on anybody except for them and the guy who hired them. So you can tell me to go watch the hearing and I can have an opinion on it, but I am not a lawyer. I am not a judge. I did not go to law school, so I cannot make an informed decision on what should have happened or what did happen. I can have a layman's opinion on this, but that doesn't mean anything in the grand scheme of things. Nobody would take that seriously. So I don't know what you think would happen from me watching the hearings. It's not like I'm going to watch the hearing and go, yeah, this whole thing was rigged. I'm going to call up that judge and give him a piece of my mind. That judge would be like, GFY, and don't call here again or I'm going to find you in contempt of court. Okay, I don't know that's exactly what the judge would say, but that's what I assume that he would say, and that's the problem. We can't just watch something or think something and assume that it would be a certain way and then just decide that's how it actually is. Let's try living in reality.